Hey everybody, this is Mike and the boys with SkylanderNutts, and today we're going to be doing a SkylanderNutts Presents on Rogue Legacy. Now, I have been playing games for 40 years, but I kind of missed out on the rogue genre. And what Rogue Legacy is called a rogue-like. So to me, I don't really know much of a difference. I think rogues were RPGs where you went into dungeons, turn-based battles, and when you died, it was permadeath, you were done for good. And while some of that is appealing to me, I just never played those games at the time that were very popular in that genre. It wasn't until turn-based games like Fire Emblem came out that I really kind of fell in love with permadeath and XCOM and games like that. So I like those turn-based RPGs, but I don't think those are rogues in the strictest sense of the word. But now Rogue Legacy is a roguelike, and some people don't like that term, but I'm here to show the boys this roguelike because it was kind of my first exposure to roguelikes, and it became one of my favorite games, I think, of all time. At least, especially in this genre. So it really opened my eyes to this genre, and I really like this genre when it's done well, like this game does it. So you guys ready to try this?
Yep. Yeah.
Alright, first, let's get into Rogue Legacy.
Well, one thing, this game sounds a lot like Shovel Knight. Is this anything like Shovel Knight?
Shovel Knight is a little bit more of a straight-up platforming game that is also very good. What? Rogue Legacy is a platformer, but it's not really the same as Shovel Knight. It does look kind of the same, but it is different. It's different because you have to start the game over every time you play. Okay? So your goal is to be able to beat the entire game kind of in one playthrough. Well, that's not true either. There are certain points in the game, like once you beat a boss, you won't have to beat that boss again. But once you die, you're going to have to start the entire game from scratch again, minus having to fight that boss. You'll be trying to fight the second boss. So let's get into it and maybe you'll understand. Alright, first I want to show you, you get a choice of heroes, okay? So there's 3 heroes here I can choose, but if we go back, we can see how many heroes I've used since the beginning of time, at least the time of this game. So every guy that died is gone for good. So this was my first guy, Johannes, the legendary knight. And he has this birthday of like 680 to 730. So I guess he was 50 years old. I don't know. And then Sir Lee, the useless knight, was my next choice. And then he died. So each one of these guys is kind of a descendant of the one before him. And every time you go into this castle, this game, you will start with pretty much no money, but you've got these perks that you can carry from play to play, and that's what I like about this game, and that's why I like this version of a roguelike better than others. Because in some other games, like FTL we did a Let's Presents on, the FTL game, once you die, you have to start all the way over, and you really don't get to keep anything from that playthrough. You don't get any money to level your character up, or anything like that. In this game, you want to get money out of every play, so you can at least put some money into some of your character traits, like maybe a better weapon or more health. And by doing that, every time you play, you feel like you're getting stronger and better and being able to attack the castle a little bit better each time. So you're not supposed to win your first time through, and it's supposed to take several generations, and it's kind of fun to see, you know, how many and that kind of stuff. So let's look at my choices here. I have Lady Brissa, the Knave. So she is a class of a knave. It's a risky hero, low stats, but can land devastating critical strikes. Okay, and she has a spell of a quantum translocator. He drops and teleports to your shadow. That's kind of cool. I don't even know if I remember that. Now, I played this game a little bit when it first came out on the PC several years ago. But this game, you know, a few years after that, and a few years ago from today, it came out on the Xbox One. So we're playing this actually on the Xbox One. And I kind of started it fresh, since I only really played the PC a little bit anyway. Now this is Lady Lena. She's a barbarian. That's a different class. She is a walking tank. She can take a beating, so that tells me her hit points are probably high. She has a chakram for a spell, and it throws this like spinning blade that goes out and comes back. It's kind of cool. And here we have Sir Wilson, a paladin. So your standard hero, pretty good at everything. He has special guardian shield, and he has a trait called ambivalence. So you've got 2 left hands, and you can't cast spells properly. I don't know what that means. He's also insane. I don't remember people having 2 traits, but he's got kind of 2 traits which are not necessarily good. And then he has a spell he throws. I'm going to go with the safe bet and take Lady Lena because she has no traits. This guy has no traits either. Traits are kind of bad, and if you get stuck with a bad hero, you might not have a good run, which is okay. You just do your best and try to get some money to level up. But we're going to try Lady Lena, or whatever, and get into this game.
Once I selected this character who had a trait that said he'd curse a lot, and every time he got hit, like, these little symbols come out of him. I don't know how that personally affect anything, though.
Yeah, some of the traits are just funny. There's one where the castle will turn upside down.
Yeah,
I've played. You'll have to go on the top. Yeah, you've seen me play a little bit of that before. This is my castle so far. So you start with just this guy, and I think you have a choice of health or mana. I chose to level up my health a few times. You can see that this is going to cost me 270 gold to upgrade if I want to do it now. But I only have 70 gold, so I can't do that. This was an upgrade to knight, so this turned my knights into paladins. You saw I had a choice of a paladin. I wouldn't have that choice if I didn't upgrade this person here. I also have bought this person, which is the enchantress. We'll see her in a minute. And I have 1 magic damage up point. You can see I can have 75 levels, so you can really craft your character and your play the way you want. I don't like to use mana or spells much, so I probably won't build these up as much. But other people, if you like to do that, you would put all your money into those items. I upgraded the mage, and now I have access to archmages. We did not get that choice this time, but we could. So through playing the game and getting money, now as you can see, I'm going to need about, to get an increase in armor, I'm going to need 190 gold. So I'm going to go through this castle and try to get as much gold as I can. And I have 2 things not unlocked yet. The miner. Skills of the miner can raise your family fortune. I think if you use the miner, you get more gold, which is always good. But you're probably weaker. And you might not... See, if you use a miner, you might not be able to actually go after the boss. Right? You might not be the good class to go after a boss. And you would want to use the miner when you don't care to go after the boss. And then when you think you're strong enough, you might choose the right class to go after a boss. And this is the architect. I've not unlocked him yet. It gains the passel to lock down the castle. Now what that means is every time you go into this castle, it's going to be random and different. It's kind of the same castle, but every room's going to be different, and the challenge is going to be a little different, and you're not going to know where to go to find the boss. Well, if you're trying to get to the boss and you have the architect, you can actually lock the castle in the same spot for some money, and then when you go back in it again, it'll be the exact same, so you can get back to that boss room again. Alright, so let's get into the game. We got nothing to buy. Here's my hero. I can attack the dummy to get a basis of what damage I'm going to do. 24 damage, okay. If I do it enough, there might be a critical strike in there. Apparently I'm not going to get that many critical strikes. So, this is the smithy. If we press up, we can go to his menu. Right now, the blacksmith, I only have 1 thing unlocked, and it's equipped, and it's this squire sword. This weapon gives me, I guess it increased my damage by 7, and added 15 weight. So I can only carry 60 weight right now, and weight is something I can increase in the castle. Now I don't have a helmet. I need blueprints to unlock these, and if I go through the castle, I might get lucky enough to find a blueprint, which will unlock one of these things and allow me to purchase with some gold. This was like 200 gold maybe, a new piece of equipment or item to make my guy stronger. So that's very important. And like the smithy, we have this lady. She is the fortune teller, the enchantress. She needs something as well. She needs runes. If you find a rune, you can unlock. These are more like abilities, I think. So this sprint rune gains the power to dash short distances. So I have to use left trigger or right trigger to dash. So let's try that. Oh, she dashes backwards. Why should she do that? Oh, okay. it dashes in the direction I push. Huh. I don't know if I've used that much.
Ooh, shady fellow.
Yeah, and so also up there on the left you see I'm level 10. I have 225 hit points, 57 magic points, and it takes 15 magic points to throw my spell out. So let me remember what button it is. There it is. Now you can see it doesn't go down. At least outside the castle I can kind of just practice with it all I want. If I don't catch it. Hit the shady fellow, oh, it doesn't kill him. You know why it doesn't kill the shady fellow? Because that's death.
Oh.
Death won't let me in the castle until I pay him all my gold. So that 70 gold goes away. I can't save it for next time.
Can't. Well, I know this is a 2D game, but can you just walk past him?
Nope, he's blocking the way.
Well, if it was real life, can't you just walk past that guy?
Well, he's death. He'd probably kill you. So now in here, we have a teleporter, but I have nowhere to teleport to. You can see on my map, the map is not unlocked. Like, I don't know where anything is. Okay? I can break stuff like that and get some gold. And like I said, you want the gold right now. That recovered my magic points that I didn't need. But you want the gold, so you try to break everything you can. You can land on bookshelves. Here's kind of like the map. I can view the map. And this book is kind of like your diary entry. You unlock these throughout the game, you find them, and then you kind of build the story around these diary entries. Journal entry 1. Treason. An assassin has wounded my father the king. To bring order back to the kingdom, he has sent my siblings and I on a quest to save him. Together, we will venture into the cursed woods and enter Castle Hamson. This cursed castle has stood on the edge of the woods since time immemorial. But rumors say that within it dwells an item which will cure any ailment. Tonight, I will get a head start over my brothers and sisters and set forth on my quest while they lay asleep. To fail this quest would be an embarrassment to my name. Whoops, I don't want to read it again. Okay, so basically, it's the story of this person. He found his diary. He went in the castle ahead of his brothers and sisters, trying to gain the fame of finding this healing potion for himself. So that's kind of what we're doing. Alright, so I'm breaking stuff. Now yeah, right off the bat, lots of enemies. You gotta learn their patterns, damage. Whoa.
Okay, I see Ghastlies and I see a Staryu.
Yeah, okay, this isn't Pokemon.
I know.
All video game bad guys are, you know, shared kind of. The designs will be similar.
Oh, that painting's moving.
Yeah, you saw that. The painting moves. Guess what? That means it's a bad guy. Yep. Alright, so I want that chest, but that thing is shooting at me. So there's an attack. If I jump, press down, and press my attack button, I can attack down. Now, I use the D-pad on this game instead of the stick, because when you use the stick, it just doesn't work quite as well. So I like the D-pad on this game. So I'm going to jump and attack it down, and now I got a chest. Now this chest is pretty early in the game. I usually don't find them this close to the beginning. That's really good because you just saw I got 110 gold.
150.
Yeah, I have 150 total now, which is just going to mean that I'm probably going to be able to at least upgrade one thing in the castle. Every time you do a run, you want to be able to get enough gold to increase at least one thing in the castle. That way you know you're getting stronger.
Oh!
Whoa. I'm going down here.
Hey, weird greeny orb.
These green orbs they teach you have to jump and attack down to create a platform. But it's only a temporary platform. See, it's going away. Whoa. You gotta be really quick with some of the dodging. That guy's a good sword, those guys magic. Oh, I got hit.
How will they do magic with swords?
I don't know, this is a mystery place of all kinds of stuff like that. Whoa.
Oh, at least 2 spikes. Ooh, 2 paths.
Yeah, spikes. So I could have gone under all those guys. I don't know. If I'm good at jumping and it's not easy to do that, I maybe could have done that. But yeah. Yeah, now I have 2 doors out of here. Which way do you want to go? Up or down?
Well, it seems like up would have, well, down is the harder path, so I guess down would be harder, up would be easier. So let's go down.
Alright, I don't know if there's any logic to it like that. I'm kind of overthinking it. That's okay. You might be right. Alright, so there's a wall there protecting me. There's a treasure chest in this room, so that's good. And my health is pretty high, so we can get to it.
Watch out for all the cannons.
Yeah, I'm losing to that cannon pretty bad. Alright, got him.
Got this.
With that one out of the way. Luckily, none of those paintings came after me. That would have been
Now,
bad.
how do you go through the wall?
Yeah, that's a problem. I can't get in there. I cannot get in
wall
there.
looks great.
Yeah, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but there's a, whoa, get out of the way, I better leave. There is a trait that you can get. I think it's called, I don't know if it's called, I don't know, gnome or something, but you're really short. And when you're really short, you can get into some places that you can't when you're normal size. There's also a trait that makes you a giant. And then you're big, and you can't get into things. So this is just a little timing puzzle. If you want to get through it, you gotta be a little bit quick.
Are you quick?
Nope. Apparently not.
Well, at least you made it.
I had a dash, remember? Probably should have used it.
Okay,
Alright.
that's another star, you. I'm just gonna keep calling Pokemon.
Well, maybe they should make a Pokemon version of this game. Pokemon Legacy.
Poke Legacy.
Oh, I didn't jump. I don't know why I didn't jump. So you can see I'm down to 82 health. I'm not doing so great. I could be dying at any time. I do. You saw me find one piece of food. Now I really don't like this room. I don't know what lays below me. It could be spikes, but I see a door down there, so I think I can safely drop. Whoop. Okay. I could, except for that thing hit me. Oh! This is the boss room. There are two good things about the boss room when you find it. One, they have 2 chests. So this is a lot of money right off the bat.
Hope you get some food. Nope.
Well, these things you get food.
Oh, yeah.
And magic. Now, it's still not a lot of health. I could go try to challenge the
I just want to
boss.
see what the boss is.
Or I could go and try to get stronger. And more money. This doesn't look like too hard of a room.
I want to see what the boss is.
Well, we go back. It's not gone. We know where it is.
But if you die, you have no health. That guy. I want to see what the boss is.
Yeah, I know.
That guy
hard.
looks like he.
Ooh, the Land of Darkness. So there are different lands in the game, and each land is harder than another. I don't remember. This is.
I think this is one of the.
I think this is pretty hard. I'm not gonna go in there because I know I'm not ready. But each land also has a boss, so I'm still not done with this boss. So I will
beat him or try to.
There's some food.
And then you.
I don't think I made out though. I think I kind of.
Yeah, but let's see what the boss is for the castle realm.
All right, I have 600 gold. That's pretty good. Let's see what the boss is like.
Ooh, hey, it's one of those eyeballs. Oh my god.
Kadir, the gatekeeper.
He doesn't look too bad. Okay, that's
there's
bad.
spikes in the corner. Now I'm not doing that much damage. He's a level 30. I'm only level 10, and I'm dead. So that was pretty quick.
Whoa.
Those are all the people I killed. And it says, Lady Lena has been slain by Kadir. You should practice fighting bosses using the Architect. So that's basically what that Architect is for. If I was close to beating him, and I think I could have done it, then I can pay the Architect to put the castle in the same state it's in right now. And I'll know how to get to the boss. It'll be on the map, and I can get back to it. But we're not doing that, because I don't have the Architect.
So let's choose a new hero.
Alright, so now my choices are Sir Judson II, the Paladin. He's got a CIP trait, congenial insensitivity to pain. So I know no pain. I don't know exactly what that means, but he has a scythe for a spell. It throws those scythes. And I'm a standard hero, pretty good at everything. So that's not bad. Sir Wilco, another Paladin. He is perma-roided. Attacks knock enemies further back. So that's kind of good. It probably has a negative stuff to it too. And then we have another Paladin. So, and a blade wall. I don't like that. So we're going to go with
the top one.
The top one. He's insensitive to pain. I don't know what that means. We'll have to figure it out. It could be bad. could be good.
The other guy,
I think it means it doesn't knock me back. I think anything that hits me, I just won't even know. Alright, now remember, we had 600 gold to spend. That's, right now, that's what we need. So I'm going to put, I'm going to unlock, 500 to unlock the miner. Maybe I should do that. 150 to unlock the architect. So either I can unlock the architect and some other things, or the miner and nothing else.
I want the miner.
You want the miner?
Yeah.
Alright, since I was lucky enough to get 600, I'll go with the most expensive thing.
Hey, something just rose from the ground.
Yep, so I unlocked a new class, trained more in the art of making money than killing enemies. Miners are best used for scouring the castle for treasure chests and avoiding confrontation.
Hey, not that darkness realm place in the background.
And now I have 2 or 3 more things I can unlock. So by unlocking that guy, it gave me now 3 more choices. I can get gold gain up. That sounds good. Improve your looting skills and get more bang for your buck. So
but it's 1,000.
It's 1,110 gold. So I may need to be pretty good before I get that much gold to be able to buy that one. There's only 5 levels of that too. It looks like it's gonna, first level will increase the upgrade 10%, so it'll give me 10% more money. Could be important, because remember, you gotta make money to level up your character. I could upgrade the miner for 1,860 gold, that seems like a lot. Earn your geology degree from miner to spelunker spiffy. Press Y to turn on your headlamp. Oh, that sounds cool. And upgrade the knave, so I could upgrade the knave to become an assassin. 410, so not that much. Press Y to turn into mist. I would hope that turning into mist would allow me to dodge attacks, or I don't know.
I like using the assassin classes in video games.
Yeah, they're usually pretty strong.
I always like the quick characters more than the strong ones.
Yeah, does it give you added speed? No, not really.
Well, it turns you into mist, which probably makes you...
this one here upgrades my carrying capacity, allowing me to wear better and heavier armor. So it gives me 10 additional weight. Right now I'm at 60 weight. But I don't have anything to actually that needs it. I didn't find anything that time that would give me like a new weapon or a rune. I didn't find a blueprint or a rune, so...
Test out your
okay, so this person, 32 damage. Last time it was 24, so I'll be able to kill the enemies a little easier with this guy.
Try out your scythe on the trainer dummy.
27.
Ooh,
and it goes out in 2 of them. Is that 27 each or 27? 27 1. Yeah, okay.
I think it's 27 each.
Alright, so I couldn't spend that last 100, so I'm gonna lose it. And that's okay, I guess. I got something. And I'm level 11 now, too. Somehow. Yeah. So now we go into the castle again. Now it's gonna be different.
Oh, you can't steal health. That's what his ability meant.
Oh, I don't know what pain is. So yeah, I'm not gonna know how close I am to dying. I don't know how many hit points I have. I don't know how many I'm losing.
Bad?
It is kind of bad.
Oh, that painting is not a normal
I'm just gonna end up dying.
Oh, fire mage!
Uh-oh.
Oh, kind of fire mage, you said.
Oh man. I'm out of here. Some rooms you just don't wanna attack.
Ice mage. Ice mage.
1 hit for that.
Something down there. The zombie.
I gotta get to this eye. Oh yeah, you're right, zombie.
Another thing I like about this game is like how, like, you just discover new enemies on your own. You don't even know what their names are until you start fighting them. And each one has a different attack pattern, so you can master each enemy.
Wow, that was quick. That was a bad run. It's kind of hard to do a run when someone's talking to you.
Yeah.
It's not an easy game, but it's not a hard game either. So we have an archmage, a miner, and a miner.
I think you should read their traits to see which ones.
This one likes the ladies.
But it says gay.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. I mean, it doesn't have it. I don't really know what bearing that has on the game, so it's kind of like a pointless stat. It might have, I don't know, I chose her, so we'll see what happens. This is a minor. We don't have any money to do anything, so we gotta just go straight into it. She's back to doing 24 damage.
75 health. You have 75. I don't know if there's a
I have
girl
75.
in the game.
There's nobody in the game that you can meet. So now she's getting 13 gold each.
Look.
Because she's a minor.
Castle, tower, forest,
right.
dungeon.
It's telling you what the different levels are. You have to beat each one of the bosses in each one of those areas before I think you can take on the final one. Well, see, now this was an easy room. I got some gold there. And not only that, but she's getting 30% more gold than the other
I think
people.
that painting's a normal painting. Yeah, why would they just give you a free room?
Another one. I don't know.
A real painting.
Lucky. These are all been pretty easy rooms.
Maybe they feel bad for you dying quickly last time.
It's part of the randomness, and I screwed it up right there. Besides, miners don't have a lot of health. Fairy chest objective, no jumping.
Whoa.
I don't have anything that'll allow me to go on the spikes. I think there must be a trait that allows you to walk over spikes.
Or maybe you could just take damage and while you're still regenerating.
I failed.
Hey, you meant to jump.
Well, I could not jump.
Hey, you just went through the door.
Yeah, if you press down and your jump button, you drop to the floor.
Well, only some floors.
Well, you drop to the platforms.
Very good. Did that do 90 damage?
Ah, I died.
Mine
She did not have a lot of health,
And you
but
killed one thing at the start.
but she had, yeah, but she got more money. So that's the risk you take with her. More health, less health, more money.
That guy's huge. Or girl.
This is a barbarian walking tank and take a beating. Bald and beautiful. See, there's another trait that doesn't mean anything.
Do I?
And born to be a basketball player because the trait is that she's huge. Or he. Is it? Oh, it's Lady Vera, so it's a girl. Lady Evelyn, Archmage. Another bald one for some reason.
That one. ADHD.
So this one moves faster, so that's cool.
I think you want that one.
But it's a knave, a risky hero, low stats but can land devastating critical strikes. I want to see what this big giant person does. Now, both positive and a negative, because I won't be able to jump as much. 130, is that enough to buy anything? I don't think it is. Oh, I think you can tell by looking in the corner of each box, there's usually a plus sign, meaning you can upgrade it. So I can't, so that run did me no good. So 24, regular damage.
You got axes.
So that's 2 runs in a row. I did not improve. Balding. Yeah, but again, some of these traits, I don't really understand what they mean.
The word's funny.
Maybe.
Like, what if you attack something?
Whoa.
What's the meaning of that room?
It's too
Look, all
dangerous.
these enemies look like they're enemies. That picture.
They were.
Why were they enemies?
I don't know, they just were. That's part of the castle.
Oh, that's a balloon. Is it real? Nope, that balloon fits.
Well, it didn't come after me though, so I don't know.
I think they only come after you if you attack them.
No, you have to get close to them.
Ghost things are called Charlie.
And how do you know this?
Oh, whenever you start attacking the enemies, they have a little health bar and their name up here.
You know what? I can never see that when I play. Yeah, because it's too hard to look at that and focus on dodging and doing everything correctly. Take no damage.
Ooh, that looks hard. You're gonna have to go down there quick and hit that thing.
Oh, that didn't open it. Yeah, I don't know how you do that. Again, these are pretty tricky rooms, and I may not have the ability that it would take to do it. So, I think there must be a walking on spikes ability.
Or maybe a trade.
I'm having a little bit of problem right now having an easy way to go. I don't really have one. I don't have to go down. See, now I'm in the middle of this. This seems like a nightmare.
It's up there. Yo, dang.
Boss.
Wait, that
It's not a boss.
That thing?
And I'm not gonna take it on because I only have 54 health.
That thing looked cool.
It's a giant knight.
Look, you see? It said pink.
Yeah. The idea of this game though is to be smart on what you do and attack.
Ooh, there's a chest guard out there. Now you can get.
Yep. This is one room I can handle. Oh, I found a blueprint.
A squire chest plate.
Yep, a squire chest plate. I can, if I make enough money, which I don't know how much that's going to be, I can buy a new defensive chest plate. I only have 130. I'm guessing it's going to be... Yeah, it is. I'm having a hard time dodging stuff. I have more area to hit for those things. That definitely makes it harder.
Go down.
Okay. Go down instead.
Oh, that looks easy.
Doesn't look too hard.
Unless that... I don't think that thing is okay.
Notice how I break every object I can. I need...
Money.
I'm not going to walk out of this room. Well, that actually gave me health, so that's pretty good too. Alright, so that was a pretty easy room.
Which way to go? Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look, it's an NPC.
Greetings, adventurer. I'm here to give you a chance of a lifetime. For the measly sum of 25% of your current gold, I will give you a chance to open one of 3 chests. One chest will triple what you paid, but the other 2 are empty. Give it a shot. You want to risk it?
Yes.
I don't know.
It's going to cost us about 30 to 40 gold.
It's okay. You have 100.
Alright, which chest you want?
That chest.
It's the
1, 2, or 3?
it's the back one.
1?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
You were lucky this time.
Oh, I think we got it. Yes.
Whoa!
100 gold.
Wow, you know what?
Told you.
I have never, ever picked the right one.
I
never.
picked the right one twice before.
You did. I never
Yeah.
picked it. In fact, I thought it was a joke and you would never pick it. I thought the guy just stole your money. So that is a first for me. Did not think it was possible. Because I usually I must have tried it 10 to 12 times and I just quit. I'm like, I'm not going to pick the right one.
That's a blue eyeball. That's not a normal thing.
Alright,
Okay,
well we
this
got through that room.
Ooh.
Oh, it looks like a boss room, but it's not. But it does have a teleporter.
Which means something.
Yeah, we can teleport somewhere.
Go down.
We can teleport back to the start. Like if
Why
there were...
would we want to teleport?
Well, there might be other ways to go that we didn't go. And it might be closer to
You
go
should.
back to the start. But
I think
everything
we
is
should
close to
search
us.
down there first.
Alright.
The land of darkness.
Not staying down there.
And there's like 3 of these red eye thingies. But when we get stronger, we find another teleporter.
That's not a real thing.
Hey, the fireman just
Oh no.
run and get teleported. Ooh, but you forgot something.
Yeah, these aren't too bad.
Can
Nothing.
you kill him?
You can kill those things, but not with your sword.
Or you need to kill them?
Certain, like, I don't know, you can reflect the fire back at them, I think, sometimes. And, I don't know.
This looks like a
Well, I
rock.
asked them.
Alright, so those spikes will come up, but they give you a couple seconds to move, so you can still move. I just gotta time it right for this.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah, I got lucky.
I I found
wait a minute.
What?
Another
It's just two.
But this way was the forest before, so.
Yep, forest.
But which one's harder?
Well, we don't want to go in the forest yet. We know that's harder.
The dark lane?
So we got to go
or
up
the forest?
over there or left over there. Those are the two places we haven't gone
I
yet.
want to go up over there.
I mean, we could have tried a room or two if they were easy. I
What's
think you get
that?
more rewards there. Do we want to teleport somewhere? Let's see.
Teleport.
Where do you think we should tell?
We can at least teleport.
There?
Well, we could go back to the beginning if I cleared all those rooms. Yeah, we'll teleport here. A little bit closer.
I want to go up in this room.
Is that the room? Oops. Oh my.
This is the room.
This
up
is the room.
there, and then there's an up.
Okay, that's not too hard. See, we cleared out everybody in here. So,
Never went the up.
Hey, that's not
Too hard.
those fireballs
The
are
fire maze.
done at 81 health again. Ooh, 100 gold. Look at that. 100 is rare for.
Ooh, there's a green lucky thingy. It's in that.
That was a special. Oh,
Oh,
we
you
found the
found the
box.
box. And you got
Careful,
pretty good
bud.
health.
No, we do not have good health.
Well, maybe those things will give you health.
Yeah, I'm sure one might, but that doesn't mean we're gonna have good health. So, see, I'm not gonna go in there because I
No,
can't.
at least you
I
have a
know I can't beat
teleporter.
the boss.
Hey, it's only a couple of zombies.
and a chest.
Yeah, a chest. See, if I would have gone fight the boss and lost, I would not have gotten all this extra money here.
That's a lot of gold.
That's right.
You almost want to have 1,000.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Hey, man, I wanna
Go down.
Oh, that guy doesn't look
Boy, that was.
something
So-
up there.
The giant creature is giving me a little bit extra reach and things like that, so I was able to get rid of that guy a little earlier. There, I knew it was coming. Alright, you didn't get anything. Alright, that painting was fine. Alright, there's a treasure chest up there. Can you see on the map?
Huh?
So, definitely something I want to go get.
You think
You just have to time it.
I missed that.
only
I
got
have to do
hit
it
once.
faster.
That's good.
We have
1100 gold.
Can he turn? OMG, that cannon is smart. He can turn around.
Yep.
I don't know most cannons that can turn around on their own.
Do you know many ghosts or pictures that can fly?
Oh.
Well, then why would you expect anything different? This isn't real life. This is a video game.
Oh, we never went up. Let's see.
Oh, geez.
It's like a mini boss.
It's a practice fight, I think.
I can dodge one.
Oh, look, one of those guys looks like death, and one of them looks like me. And I expected a death painting to attack you.
Pretty soon we'll get to the next area.
Oh, yeah, like here.
Oh, I found another
Let's
teleporter.
see.
No, up is one of the next areas. The Maya. Oh no! Oh no!
Why are
Get out of my
they
way!
35?
Oh, I took way too much damage. Yeah,
There's
level
this
35.
greeny guy. There's this blacky guy.
It doesn't matter. I'm not standing
There's
there.
just a lot of enemies.
Alright, well, okay, have I beaten everything close by? Nope, there's some rooms. I'll come back to the boss in the very end, but I don't think I will win.
Is it worth it?
67,
Bro.
I can probably take one hit for some money. I thought I could jump it on the way back, but I didn't. Oh well. $13.95, that's pretty good.
Ching.
Cha-ching. Can I go
Oh,
down?
you made a shockwave.
Ding.
there.
Oh, you're right. I wonder if that... Okay, this is gonna be tough.
Hey, but
Try
it's
it.
only one platform instead of like
Yeah, that's what I thought.
3.
Well, shoot.
Yeah.
That is pretty much everything. Mine could go left down there if I make it. Down one more.
Hey, there's that one mini box.
Yeah, I probably should have done that. Oh, this is so hard. I'm not gonna make this.
Well, you can die if you want.
Oh!
Oh,
That's the thing about the rogue games. They're doing
Whoa,
so
that's-
good, and then you just die from something like
look
a
at
fire
the
cannon.
enemies you killed.
I did. I did really good. I made lots of money that time.
So let's.
All right, let me. Connie, you want to try?
I want to try.
All right.
So this guy
Okay,
has the
well, we're gonna
cursing
let Connor
trait
try
that I
first.
had, like carpet.
Well, let's start with this guy. Miner, you want to get some money? He's got dyslexia, though. That's
Has trouble reading things.
yeah. You're gonna.
That would be
Can
funny.
Can you see that he didn't spell any of those words right, except for you? Have trouble reading things are all wrong.
Yeah, I know.
You read it like it was no problem. Do you have dyslexia?
No, I just knew those words, and I
Uh-huh.
didn't even notice any
You
words.
didn't even notice it was wrong. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think you have dyslexia, because you thought that was normal. Alright, so you can have Sir Kenny the Miner. Probably not a good idea. Judson the Paladin, that sounds pretty good.
He has the corporealia thing,
Yeah,
which makes
swearing.
him curse.
And then
Stereo
Stereo
blind,
Blind, you can't see in 3D. That
I wonder what
might
that
be-
means.
that might be hard. And then you have another miner with no traits. So just
And he has a giant axe.
yeah, which one of these guys you want?
I want the top guy.
You want this guy, the miner with
Uh-huh.
dyslexia?
I know. I think it would be funny seeing what everything spelled like.
Okay. Now, before you don't have to spend your money right now in this castle. So we're gonna exit the manor, okay? Because you can just go back into it like that.
Oh.
All right. Well, the reason I want to exit it is I want to come talk to.
I forgot. He had the no health thing.
He has. Wait,
Blueprint.
didn't I get a blueprint?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
there was a chest
it's
plate.
chest plate.
Where is it?
And chest plate.
Oh, and chest plate. Yeah. Okay. So there it is.
No.
All right. So this is
hey,
gonna
it's
give me
only
9
$4.50.
armor, and it's gonna cost me 20 weight, and it costs 350 to unlock. So I'll get that. That
But
makes
it
you a little
gave you
stronger.
plus 20 weight.
Right. So now I only have 15 weight left.
Do you have any gloves or tapes?
No, we're gonna go in here and probably buy a point.
2 points, maybe.
I'm gonna buy an equipment up there. I want to buy the architect, so if we did want to fight the boss again, we'll have the ability to do that. Plus, I think it'll unlock some other things. Yep. Architect unlocked. The architect can lock down a castle and prevent it from changing.
Oh, I had that guy.
Like the layout of a
before.
castle, lock it down. Just make sure you can afford his fees. We'll see what that is in a minute. We have an upgrade to Barbarian. Become a Barbarian King. King of free men. This makes no sense. Press Y to cast an epic shout that knocks virtually everything away. Okay, 430 for that one. Or attack up. There we go. That's important. Proper gym will allow you to really strengthen your arms and butt muscles. So current strength is 24. You can upgrade 1 for 230. That sounds good. Let's get a strength point. And notice how now the second point is 325. So every time you put a point into one of the traits or these things, the next one's going to be even more expensive. What, buddy?
You can put in another one.
Yeah, I was going to go up here and upgrade to Barbarian, I think. 440. We have 445. So that is a pretty efficient use of all that gold, giving us only 5 gold of waste.
No, it says upgrade the Barbarian to get the Barbarian King.
Oh, okay, well that's what I did. Farodus.
Oh,
So
that
he can
shout thing.
shout and maybe break stuff. I don't know. So part of the fun of this game too
Hey,
is just playing with the different classes and seeing what they do and trying to find one that fits your play style and pitting one kind of guy in the castle that you might have a use for his special attack or something
This
like
guy, you can now unlock a Shimboli.
that. Shinobi. One of the fleetest of fighters. I guess he's fast.
That sounds like a guy I would like.
I thought that would have been after the assassin, but oh well. Alright, so that's all we can do. We spent a lot of money. He now does 25 damage base instead of 24. I'm a level 15 now, so we've gained 5 levels while playing. Here is the architect. Now we can see what it costs. It says, "Greeting boys, you want a cool fact? I'm crazy. This lever here, with a simple pull, I can prevent the castle from changing. This way you can go through exactly what your ancestors went through. Impressed? You should be. How did I build this fantastic contraption? With science, of course, and magic." Maybe he's a snake. Mostly magic. But my skills aren't free. If I unlock this castle, I will take 40% of all the gold you earn. So 40%. I think it's future 40%. So you could do it now, even though you have 5 gold. But the next run you do, if you make 100 gold, you're going to have to give 40 of that 100 to him. Every 100. So that's your cost. And that's okay, usually. But if you beat a boss, I bet you get a whole lot of gold. So that's a lot of wasted gold.
Yeah, but look at this. Would you like to lock the castle, but only get 60% of the gold in the castle?
Right. That's because he's taking 40%. So nope, I don't want to do that.
Nope. Didn't you say I could play?
Yep. So there you go, buddy. Alright, Connor, give it a try. You can practice out here a little bit before you go in.
So,
Practice with this, and practice the downs. The jumping and down attack is probably the most important attack you got to be able to do in this game.
I can't do it.
Yep, you can't do it. That's bad.
Not in the castle.
Nope, you can do it by doing that. This is the attack button. You have to attack. It's not a jump. There you go. That's how you do it. Yep. Important because...
And I can throw my chakram thingy.
Yeah.
Take this, Dad.
Yeah, if you notice, I did not ever really use my magic. I'm just not a magic user. Sometimes, though, it's very important to use it. Okay, Connor, breaking it is no good unless you actually get the gold pieces. Oh, he doesn't see his health either. He must have that same trait again.
I know he does. Oh yeah, I remember he has that thing he can't read right.
He also makes 30% more gold.
Don't.
Yeah, he doesn't have much health, so be careful. You can't take that many hits.
Avoid the flame. Whoa, that guy can attack me from up here. What's up here?
Fairy quest objective, take no damage.
I want to see what this way.
Taking damage could be your last set of damage too, so. Get an attack down. That's why I say don't use the stick. If you use the stick, it's super hard.
I attacked down, but I hit him at the same time.
Yeah, that's why you don't want to use the
And
stick.
I killed only flaming.
Well, you know, those miners are hard, so why don't you try...
Crap. Ooh, that's a barbarian queen.
She's got the swearing skill and ADHD, so she's going to be fast and swears when she gets hit or something. Alright, try
But
again.
at least she has a shout.
Yep. You've got nothing.
I'm gonna
I think this is your special. That's your special. Yeah, I don't know if it costs magic though, so you might not be able to do that inside the castle. Definitely don't do it unless there's enemies around. You're back to just getting 10 gold at a time. But you have 225 health this time.
Okay.
There's only one guy, it's not bad.
And if I move quicker, that's one of the guys I just shoot the things. I think I can hit him. What?
Don't run into him.
I attacked him.
No, you ran straight into him.
I'm not attacking the right way.
That's because you're still using the stick. I can't tell you enough. If you don't listen to what I tell you how to play, you're going to have a hard time playing.
I
Okay?
like playing with the stick.
I don't care if you like playing with the stick. If you play this game with the stick, you're gonna have a hard time playing the game. It needs to be played with the Z-pad.
I'm gonna practice doing my like down attack.
Yeah, those platforms are good practice for that because that's how you get up. The down attack is not an easy move to do. It definitely takes some time to get used to. You have to press down and down only. I see you're not pressing down all the time. And then you have to do it at the right time with the attack button.
Press nail your first.
This is the attack button.
But not the second.
Yeah, that's kind of typical when you are first starting to play the game.
I attacked me.
I'm watching your fingers, Connor, and your second jump, you're not pressing down.
There. Oh, that's the beginning.
Yep. It takes a lot of practice for your mind to start automatically pressing down and the attack button. Not just at the same time, but at the time you want. You can't even hit the attack button. Like, you keep running into enemies. And that's just like that.
I didn't want the Doomfist to attack me, so I had to run into him.
Well, that's why you're taking damage.
Now the Doomfist is attacking. Check. It's timing. At least I can see his perfect health. Boom, boom, boom. Is that actually for it?
You're gonna have to do something.
Run. Oh, I only got hit once.
You also didn't break anything or get the gold as you went by.
This room looks a little easier. Why did I just run?
Remember, you have ADHD.
I thought this room was easier.
You do move a little faster than normal.
Which is
That is hard. It makes it hard. It can screw up your timing when you're used to certain timing. You're not breaking stuff, Connor.
I can't. There's so many things.
You just passed a chair and a table. A chair and a table.
There's so
Listen.
many things attacking me.
Don't get upset. There was nothing attacking you. You could have easily broken that chair and table. That could have been 20 more gold. You passed about 100 gold's worth of stuff that you could have got, which could be enough for an upgrade. So you didn't get an upgrade because you didn't make enough money. Okay? It is imperative in this game that you go and try to get every coin you can when you are starting off and trying to get those upgrades.
I kind of don't like games like this because you have to always collect money every time you go.
Yeah, well, that is true.
Like, if you want to...
You have to focus on what the game tells you the goals are in order to progress. If you want to just run through and try to get to the boss, you're never going to get money, and you're never going to build yourself up, and you're never going to be strong enough to beat that boss, no matter how many times you do it. So you really have to pay attention to the rules and follow the rules in order to win. Alright, we're going to give Elias a chance now, okay?
Can I use that guy?
You want to use this guy? He's stereo blind. He can't see in 3D. And he is an archmage. So he has powerful spells, and every kill will give you mana back. So you may have to use the spells a lot if you use that guy, because he's an archmage. This guy is a miner. You don't want to use that. It's really kind of a hard class to use. And this is another archmage. This guy has tunnel vision and is nostalgic. So your choice. You don't always get a good choice.
What's nostalgic mean?
You missed the good old days.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
I might use that guy.
You want this guy? Mm-hmm. He's got tunnel vision and nostalgic. Is that what you want?
Yeah, sure.
Well, we're gonna find out. Connor only made 80 gold. Not quite enough money.
Oh.
Alright, it's in black and white because he's nostalgic for the old days. And...
well, that's not too bad. Whoa. And what's tunnel vision?
What'd you do there, buddy? Okay, that's a dash. You might even do a dash attack. I couldn't tell if you would actually hit somebody with that attack or not. You only do 17 damage. That's not much. Weak for some reason.
Try your magic spell.
That's good practice, bud. And this button's magic.
What? Do you see how good I'm doing?
Yeah, you're doing
Try
very
your
good
Y
at that.
button.
But it's just one thing.
Oh, you can switch between any spell you want.
Yep, you can switch between your favorite spells, apparently.
So you have Shankram, hit it again. Sight, now.
That could be important.
Then a giant sword wall.
Yeah, that blocks some attacks.
And then
for a few seconds.
And then chunk around it. So you have 3 choices.
That's
But
pretty
they all
good.
Kind of like the scythe.
But they all use magic, and to get magic, you need to kill things.
And he also starts off with a lot of magic, but not much health. You don't have much health, buddy.
Remesiscating.
Try to use the D-pad, bud, or you're gonna have problems.
Oh, wait, look, you can see the difficulty on the map. So, forest is supposed to be after castle, then tower, then dungeon.
Why do you say that?
Because look,
Linus, go back.
Castle has 1 dot, forest has 2 dots, tower has 3 dots, and dungeon has 4 dots.
Very perceptive, Connor. So that does tell you the order you should probably go in. Aren't you attacking, Linus?
So last time you said forest was for
Linus, why didn't you attack
higher
anything in
level.
there? There you go.
And
Oh, that was quick. Kind of hard, huh? I will say, this is not the easiest game in the world, but I think it's a lot of fun. Even just, it's kind of hard to come into the middle of the game like you guys are doing
I might get
without
this guy.
learning and having the ability to earn money yourself to unlock stuff.
you only got 20 gold.
Yeah, you gotta try again, bud.
Wait, how do you like?
B exits. You got another weak guy for some reason.
I know, but last
You get another archmage,
Last-
you got another archmage. See, an archmage is not a good class for you to use because he only has 75 health. Okay? A couple hits and you're dead. That's a good class to use if you know what you're doing and can dodge and get around enemies. Or know how to use the magic spells well.
But you do have a lot of magic.
I like long
Which
range.
means you should be using magic more than your sword, because your sword's not going to help. Hey, got 10 gold for the easy thing. The longer you hold the jump button, the higher you jump. That's very important for some of the things you have to do.
How do you go down again?
You press down and jump up.
No.
10 gold.
Let's check if only any of them pages. One is. Hey, look, do you notice that picture is a picture of the elf guy
Yep.
that gave you the chest?
Yeah, tripled my money. That's pretty good. Elias, you're wasting your points, bud. You don't get those mana points back unless you make kills. Now you have 127 left.
Ugh. At least I made it farther.
Yep. You know what's not a good strategy though?
But
Like going crazy kamikaze. That
Like
just
that.
doesn't work. Nope, this game is about skill.
I tried to do my best, but
Alright guys, we have time for one more run, okay?
Can I try this one?
No, I'm gonna do this one, okay? You guys need a lot more practice. You guys are welcome to start your own game and try to get good at it.
I know.
Actually,
My
none of these
problem
guys,
is the
I don't like
jump
any of these
down.
guys, but I'll use this one.
The knee.
I like the knife.
You remember things with extreme clarity, and you have 2 left hands. I don't think this is going to be a good run, but we'll see. And sometimes you're just at the mercy of... I don't know what's
Can
going
I
on.
see the knife?
He apparently smells, too. What's that black stuff around him?
I think that's a knave, like shadow.
Okay, so he's firing the knives backwards for some reason.
Yeah, I remember he can't cast spells properly.
Okay, so that's just something you need to take into consideration now, is that you'll be shooting spells behind you, which could be important.
And it would be horrible if you're an archmage. You'd have to turn around every time. I wish there was another option. Whoa, you've already mastered the jumping mechanic.
Me
I
too.
have not mastered the
Oh,
jumping
that was a new
mechanic.
miss.
not mastered it at
bad.
all. Oh, that was
You
bad.
died then.
Alright, sometimes you just don't get the right error that you want to have. So let's try again.
Mini guy.
Minor.
Wait, the
Arcade.
top guy had something. Your MP and HP pools are swapped. Who knew?
I don't know if that's good or not. Well, yeah, okay, let's try it.
No, he's a minor.
Yeah, but if his MP and HP pools are swapped, he's either going to have more hit points now, or they're just going to be on top of each other, like in the wrong spot.
Oh, yeah, they're just in the wrong.
Yeah, okay, so that kind of stinks.
That's
But that's
57
funny
health.
though.
He only has 57 health.
That's funny though. Like,
No.
what if you're using every time you get hit, you have to use a spell.
I don't know if he has...
You're made-
Wait, does he have 57 health or 75 health?
Okay, I don't know.
57.
Yeah, so...
Maybe they swapped places and they're different.
So it's even worse, because the miner doesn't have any magic either. An Archmage would be great to have that swaps, because then he's got so much magic to become a strong Archmage.
No, for your HP still. He had an angry face.
He gets mad, swears, that.
Oh,
Oh, this is not good either.
oh, there's a fairy tale. Beat all enemies. Oh. You need a magic guy for that. A scythe would be good for that.
Switch to your side. Y button. Y button.
No, that's Archmage.
That's not for this class, but
That's Archmage.
you can't kill those enemies. Hey! Easy gold.
Only the gold ones use gold. And only
No, it's random. Do not start thinking that you can skip anything because of the color.
Good at
What would be your favorite enemy in looks?
In looks? I don't know, because I think we haven't seen them all.
I like the mages. Floating like mages. Hey, both of them were doing that. Feed all enemies. Holy crap, there's a yellow mage.
I'm out.
Bye. That yellow mage is wrong.
I'm out. I only have 15 hit points left, guys, so I'm looking for something easy.
That one looked. You're not that strong. But
taking the rest.
Hey, I got 30 more gold though than that one. I almost made it.
Look, all this written in it said whoever that was. Like where she said before she died.
Wow, I am really not having
Fireball.
any luck finding the ones I want. Knaves. No foot pulse. I think he might be able to walk on spikes. Alright, but I made enough money to increase stuff.
No foot pulse. Where do you find that?
So I'm going to upgrade my attack, I think. Or is there something for 400 I can do? How much is that? Why isn't it
You
telling
already
me?
updated it.
Oh, yeah, okay. How much is this one? 550, 320, 280, 335, 240, 320. I'm going to do that. $27, not bad.
Where do you find that?
Pretty
like,
average.
Something footwork thing.
That was his trait.
Dad, I want to see what you can switch between two. Nice and something else.
No,
no,
honey,
that's
that
the
is
Archmage.
Archmage only.
Yeah.
This is a knave. They don't have that ability.
Their ability is to. No, wait. Yeah, you have to upgrade to the assassin. Then they're.
Oh, look at that. 100 gold right off the bat. I just want to see if I can walk on these spikes. So. Nope. So I don't understand what that's about.
Maybe he's quicker or something? Maybe you should have read the description.
I did. I told you what it said. He has no foot pulse. What that means, I don't know. Oh, it means... I don't know what it means.
Maybe normally you make little shockwaves and you don't know.
I I don't know.
Or maybe
Some of those things. Oh,
Critical.
there's a critical. He does do more criticals. That's his thing. Oh, I died again. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's going to wrap up our video. I wanted to show all of our fans Rogue Legacy because I really think it's a cool game. It is kind of difficult, so some of you may not like it, but it has this really addictive appeal to it because you just want to play one more time. I can get 100 more gold. I can get that upgrade, and it just kind of drives you. And it does get easier as you go, as you unlock more things. You can make the castle easier, and there's lots of cool things you can do if you just play it some more. So that's why I like it. And you guys kind of like it. You guys like watching me play, don't you?
Yeah.
I think you like me watching me play more than I actually end up playing yourself.
I like the game. The only thing I don't like is how you have to get every single piece of money in every room.
Yep, it's important more in the beginning, and once you get really good, it maybe doesn't become as important. But
Well, you don't have to, but
yeah, if you don't, you just got to kill more enemies and make it further, and then you end up losing easy money. That's all. So, alright, well that wraps it up. Thanks for watching. Join us next time when we do another SkylanderNutts Presents. Until then, keep having fun playing games, and we'll see you soon.
Bye!